Good morning.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
How are y'all
everybody.
doing today? I hope that you are ready to play with some colors because that's what our topic is going to be here in just a little bit. But first, I want to say thank you to Froggy and Olga for joining me today. I really do appreciate your help because Olga is going to help us with the coloring. Good
Yeah,
morning, Candy. How are you, sweetheart? I do hope you're off today. And
she is.
Sam,
She's off
thank
Sunday
you
and
so
Monday.
much for being here. And Mima Dawn, Sarah, thank you, lovely ladies, for jumping in here with us today.
It's good to
I
see
hope
Hello,
everyone.
everybody.
I hope that you are. Yes, he said yes. I'm off today. Well, good, girlfriend.
It's good
That's
to see you.
awesome. Yes. Sandy says, "Be right back. I got to go switch the laundry." Well, we will wait
No
on you. Good
problem.
morning, my Rachel. How are you? So happy you're here with us today.
Hey, Rachel.
I was hoping that everybody got the notification that I was switching from the afternoons to in the mornings because I've had to kind of rearrange my schedule just a little bit to
Oh,
accommodate
yeah.
some things that I want to get done. And sometimes afternoons are just, it kind of
Heck,
hits right in the middle of what I need to do. You know what I mean?
you doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Hello, Dawn.
They're, they're hectic, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You you get so busy in the afternoons and they're just hectic. You end up rushing and
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Plus, when you have a hubby that some days is very needy, and can you go print this for me? Can you look at this spreadsheet for me? Can you? And I'm like, sweetheart,
wow.
I got
I
things I want to
can,
do.
I can, but do I want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, goodness. I know it
So,
sounds like I complain about him, but you know what, guys? I love him. And yes, if there's anything I can do to make his work easier, I will do it. But it's just sometimes it's right in the middle. You get your groove going. Yeah.
Yes.
so I'm going to be dropping a link to an interactive color wheel. You don't have to go to it because I'm going to be sharing it. But in case you want to bookmark it for later, you can. So
Right.
I will be periodically dropping that for you guys um, whenever you want to do it. But I
Just
am
like
going
right
to,
there.
yes, I'm going to share some of that with you. But let me share the color wheel screen with you. And I am going to explain some of the things on the color wheel. This this is the color wheel that you've got. And so if we pick a primary color like red, the color wheel is going to run through and it'll repeat itself over and over again. Things about the red. So like the fact that it is a primary color, it is a warm color, its complement would be green, an analogous color to it would be red, purple, and red orange. The other still complements would be blue green and yellow green. Psychological effects of this is love, warmth, comfort, evokes hunger, and increases your heart rate. Let's go to another color, another primary color, blue. Blue is a cool color. It is a primary color. Its
Thank you very
complement,
much, Rachel.
yes, thank you. Its primary color is orange. An analogous color to it is blue green or blue purple. The split complement colors are red orange and yellow orange. It is calming, soothing, and can reflect sadness.
Good morning, Carrie and Mama Gwen. Thank y'all for so much for being with us today. We are
Good
playing
Good
with
morning.
morning.
colors.
Well, from
Yes.
my side, it's good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, also on the color wheel, we had the primary color yellow. It is warm. Its complement is purple. The analogous colors to it are yellow orange and yellow green. Split complement would be blue purple and red purple. The psychological effects are warm, it fatigues the eye, and it can cause frustration. So, because you don't always know what some of these things mean, I'm going to let you know. So a complementary color. Color schemes use two opposite colors on the color wheel, like blue and orange, for high contrast. Monochromatic colors use three different values of the same color, like light, medium, and dark. Analogous colors. Hi, Izzy. Analogous colors use three adjacent colors on the color wheel, like red, orange, and yellow, to add harmony. Then we have split complements. I advanced my screen a little too quickly. Split complements use color in the two adjacent tertiary colors of its complement, like green, red, orange, and red, violet. Triadic color schemes use three evenly spaced colors on the wheel, like red, yellow, and blue. Tetradic color schemes use two complementary pairs, like red and green, for dynamic designs. So that gives you an idea of how they build color.
Mm-hmm.
So your primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Your secondary colors are a mixture of those. So that would be orange, green, and violet. Your tertiary colors are yellow, green, blue, violet, red, orange, and yellow, orange. If that helps. I can show you those colors on the color wheel. I hope that will help. So this is the color wheel with primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. This is not interactive. So you've got blue. You've got the violets. I'm sorry. This is the blue. You got the blue. You got the blue violets, the red violets, the red orange, the yellows, and like that. So you've got the primary, the secondary, and the tertiary colors.
Now, I like this color wheel the best because it already has little triangles built for me. You know what I mean?
It does.
Now,
and it lets you know what happens is what's opposite. Mm-hmm. They complement each other, just like yellow and violet. So opposites give you good contrast.
Right.
Neighboring colors work really well together.
Right.
So it works really good. Olga can speak on this too.
Mama Maureen was saying something.
No, I was just going to say that you can also see I call it the quad effect, where four colors that blend well together too, on this one diagram there in the middle. So
the yellow, green,
and
blue,
when
violet.
I play with a color wheel, this is the one I always choose. But yeah, I don't really play with the color wheel, but I do know a lot of people, really do rely on this, whether they're dyeing yarn or they're pulling from their stash to see what goes together. But we're going to do something a little bit different today.
Yes, in this color wheel, your yellow orange would go with your red violet, your blue violet, and your yellow green. It's the way they match up. It's wonderful. Your triadic colors, I don't know if you can see the triangle. Yellow, orange, blue, green, red, violet. There's a triangle.
Yep.
That stands out. It's a great way to do things. That's
me, Sam. That's me, Sam.
I have a color wheel. I have a color wheel and I love to play with it. Hello, Barbara.
Hello, Barbara. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for being with us today. We're going to be playing with colors here in just a little bit.
But what we're going to do is going to be a whole lot more fun.
That's right. That's right. But before we do that, I do want to know, number one, did you have a good weekend? Did you start anything new as far as the project is concerned, or were you able to finish something?
No, no, and no.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes, I enjoyed my weekend. No, I didn't start something new. And no, I didn't finish anything.
Good morning, Kathy. Thank you for being with us here this morning. I know it may be early for some of y'all, but like I said earlier, I'm having to change my schedule around a little bit so I can get some things done that I need to. Look at here we go. Just a minute.
I'm just saying, Maureen knows I did. I colored my frog. Now, it's so hard to see on camera. I don't know how to get it to do it there. Maybe there. The shell is glitter. The shell is glitter.
There we go.
The hat is metallic and glitter. But yeah, I colored my frog. And I had a blast doing it. It was so much fun. But yeah, the shell is glittery. Part of the hat is glittery and metallic, and the pipe is metallic. It's so fun to do these things.
Hold it up there for just a minute, but look at the colors that she chose, folks. Isn't that amazing? I mean, yes, they are different.
You see the mushrooms. I mean, they're way different, way not what you expected. Come on.
No.
I matched up different colors. I thought, why not?
Mm-hmm. Love the snail.
The snail shell is 4 colors. It doesn't look like that here, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
Snail shell is 4 colors. I thought, why not?
Right.
You know, the hat band is red glitter, but I had a blast doing this. The antennae are actually brown, metallic, but they're not standing out. But yeah, there's 4 colors on that snail shell. A green, a pink, purple, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I had so much fun doing it. And of course, I love my frog.
Right.
I do love my frog. And my frog has a glitter teal colored eye.
Oh, goodness.
You just pick up whatever colors you like and work with them.
Right.
Oh, I love mandala too. But he was fun to do. I even did that. And the frog at the top is a glitter green.
Kathy says she has 3 whips, and Izzy, that's okay. You told us that you had something you need to get done, so just listening is fine. Kathy says, I don't have a color wheel. I just pick whatever colors I like and work with them. But I'm like you, Maureen. I love the mandala yarns. Yes. So what I wanted us to do today is Olga is going to help us by I'm going to make her big here in just a few minutes. But what we're going to do is I'm going to choose one color. And then I want you to help us build off of that color. Now, I really want y'all to go outside the box while we're doing this, because we're going to show you. Do you still have the same page we played with a minute ago? No, we'll pull it back. Pull it back. Because right before we came on,
I tore it up.
Oh, you did? Oh, my goodness. So anyway, what I did was I made her, we played around with it. What I wanted her to help us do.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
Well, we played with color. Maureen came up with the first color and the second color.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went outside the box and threw another color in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Way different than the other ones.
Right. So we're going to do this for a little bit, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to give you some of my takes and ideas of how it is that I work with colors. And I hope by then that you will be sharing. There we go. There it is.
Hold that up again. Hold it up again.
I'm trying to get all the pieces.
Trying to.
But I want them to see how we went outside the box on quite a bit of it. There you go.
Oop.
Can you see how we went outside the box? With the purples, the greens, the cranberries, the golds, the mustards. I mean, it was outside of the box.
Right. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. So, Olga, if you're ready.
Remember? There you go.
All right. So,
You gotta give her a main color.
I'm going to say, Froggy, you get to pick this time. I picked the first time.
Let's go with a darker green.
Okay.
Like what they call a hunter's green. A darker green.
green.
That's perfect.
Okay.
What she picked up is perfect.
All right. Now, someone in the chat, while she's coloring a block, someone in the chat, drop a color that you wish to see to go with it. And no cheating, no color wheels. We're just going to be randomly pulling colors. Now, folks,
Yep.
she has 180 box color pencil selection. So,
She's got your color. There you go.
ah,
All right. Now, Izzy, light pink, dark pink, hot pink. We need to know what shade of pink.
and then Mama Gwen said burgundy.
So we can go with the pink. I just need to know which one of these pinks.
Let's do the second one you said, the
Dark
light
pink.
dark pink. Okay. And then we'll go with a burgundy from Mama Gwen.
Yep. Dark pink.
Okay.
And then it's Olga's interpretation of dark pink. That's good to me. It's your interpretation. Y'all need to put another color in the chat.
I'm going to do the 3 colors, pink, green, and burgundy.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
And then-
Mama Gwen said gold. You know what? I was thinking yellow, but I like that. Mama Gwen
I like
and
the gold.
We're communicating here.
I love the gold. Cool. All right, now we're going to let Olga catch up, and then we'll let you put some more colors in the chat.
Doing great, Izzy. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing better today as well.
I'm pretty good. My body's not. I'm trying to pass a kidney stone.
Mm.
I'm trying to cast a kidney stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. It ain't fun.
Nope.
I think that, oh, there you go. Burgundy's beautiful. It's not like a man, though. I'm not as bad as men. I'm just whining because it hurts.
Right. Well, I do have to let y'all know that we had, now yesterday was cool, but tonight, last night it got down to in the 40s because right now it's only 51 and it's a slight breeze out there. And when I took the pups out about 30 minutes ago, even Lacey said, okay, to business. And now let's go back in.
Well, it's 57 Fahrenheit or 14 Celsius, and it's raining.
Oh, goodness.
I'm still raining.
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't have any rain. I mean, it is sunny, but wow, is it chilly out there?
No, I'm raining. It's not chilly. The wind isn't bad, so I'm not really complaining. I'm looking for my wind speed. My wind speed is only 6 miles an hour. Yeah, so I'm not really bothered by that.
Gold.
And then after the gold, Sam suggested a burnt orange.
I like that color. Hello, Tammy.
Yes,
Oh.
hello, Timmy.
Thank you. I'm doing the best I can, let me tell you. My friends have to hear about it after I go to the bathroom.
Oh, goodness. Izzy says it is downpouring, I think is what she meant, and all dark weather. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, you're
Goes off
autocorrect.
to the gold.
Funny.
After the
Burnt
gold,
orange.
a burnt
Burnt,
orange, and then
and then
Mama Gwen said a teal. And we're going to stop right there and see what it is she's come up with.
yep, burnt orange, and then teal. Your favorite color.
Yes. He said yes, autocorrect again. It'll happen every time, especially on a phone.
Bless you.
Now, I have to admit to you guys, when I might disable it, I took work off today. Oh, well, good.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, sometimes we need to just have an extra day on the weekend, don't we?
Yes.
I do this technique whenever I am looking at what I want to put together, even so much as that. I mean, I can take my yarn and put it out on the bed or on the table and look at it, and I can sit there and rearrange it. But then what I like to do is I like to take a piece of paper and match up my color pencils to it as much as I can, and then really start with several different combinations to see how they're going to blend into each other. Because sometimes just seeing it in the skein itself doesn't really tell you what it is going to look like together. So for me, being able to visually get them connected on the paper really helps me to see, no, I don't want that one there because I don't think it's going to blend or flow into it the way I want to.
After burnt orange was teal.
Some of you may not have to go to that extent, but that's what I do.
No, I understand. I'll pull out my color wheel sometimes just to make sure that what I'm doing is working.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I've had issues before.
I really don't rely on it. You know what I mean? I can see where it'd be useful, but I just tend to go with what I like, number one.
Thanks,
Good morning, Anita. How are you doing? Thank you for being here with us today.
Oh, look at that.
So here we go. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
That's what y'all created, folks.
That's beautiful. So it started out with the green, and we went to the dark pink, and we went to the burgundy, and then we went to the gold.
The gold is shimmering. Sorry, it's just.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
It looks good. After the gold, we went to the burnt orange, and then we went to the teal. That is impressive.
Now, I do want to, no, leave it back up there.
Bring it back up. Bring it back up.
Yeah, bring it back up. Now, folks, if you ran across a hand-dyed skein that had all these colors in it, and you wanted to get one color to put with it, would you draw a color out from this, or would you go just totally outside that little color palette?
I would do the gold to bring it out, to pull it out.
Okay. And
that's
see
what
me, I would go totally outside the box. I would put like a navy blue with it.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What colors? Well, here's what we'll do. Don't write on it yet. What color would you guys put with that colorway, if that was a colorway? I want to get some ideas from here so she can across the top or the bottom.
Right. Like I said, for me, I would go like with a navy blue.
Yes.
Sunita says a white or a gray. I can see the white making it very springy. Oh, Mama Gwen said a chocolate brown.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Izzy said, see, Izzy is also thinking more spring, a light pink or a cotton candy blue or a light lavender.
That would
Which,
be wow.
yeah, which are great ideas because, like I said, it gives it that light, airy, springy type feel. And I think that by putting the navy blue or the chocolate brown with it would allow you to take those bright colors that we put together, so to speak, that's giving it that springy feel, tone it down a little bit that can carry it on into, say, the fall and even winter.
I'd like to see you put chocolate brown across the top of it.
Light
And
gray or dark gray?
I don't know. Put chocolate brown across the top of it and let's see how it works. Oh, there's the navy.
Blue.
That's the
And
navy.
there's the brown.
Oh, and there's the brown. Okay.
Oh, I like the brown.
I really like the brown. Not so much the blue.
The brown I like.
I like the brown, yes.
I like the brown. I'm interested to see how the lilac would work. Hello, Unique Amazing Stripes.
Hello, Amazing Stripes. How are you doing today, sweetheart? Thank you for joining us.
She likes the blue. I would like to see the lavender because that would be a unique spin on it. You could put it on a scrap piece of paper and hold it up to it. And then Sanita said light gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we get how the blue would look even if it was lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy said a pink rose. Because I like seeing contrasting colors with it. That's cool. I love the brown.
I do too. I really like the chocolate brown.
You would put the black brown.
Yes.
And that would make the colors pop.
That would really give it a I hate to say neon, but almost kind of neon. You know what I mean? Without being neon.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be pretty, Barbara, if we had those colors like in a square? You can make it with the granny stitch or any other stitch and then outline that in black. Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be the same if you outlined it in that chocolate brown, too.
I would opt for either the black or the brown. I love them both. You would use an antique white. Yes. So an ivory.
Oh, Kimmy, yes.
Oh, look at that.
Lavender on one side.
And the light gray.
Light gray on the other.
So the lavender and the light gray pretty much have the same effect.
They do, yes.
I'm still going for that brown.
Me too. I like the blue. But
like the blue?
I do like, oh, she likes the blue.
Olga likes the blue.
I like the blue, but that chocolate brown, yeah.
I like the brown. I like the way the brown is pulling out. The silver is going to work like the gray.
Or the lavender,
the brown is bringing out the warmth in the pink and the warmth in the gold.
Yes.
And yeah, it's bringing out the warmth in the burnt orange. You're muted.
Sorry. There's already pink in here.
Right.
So to do the contrast would be like it will bring the pink out. So none of the other colors will fade in the background if you have to do like a pink border.
Right.
Right.
The thing I like about the navy blue there is that it is making the colors that we chose and she put together for us vibrant. Yes, brighter. That brown, though, like you said, is taking those same colors and giving it more of a warm feeling. And that's why I said that brown, if you were to put it in there as just a contrasting color, if that happened to be a color wave, I can see that as being something that you could take from late summer into fall.
Yes.
And then if you put the blue with it, it would be very good for spring and summer.
More of a pagoda blue.
Right.
More of a
I will
blue.
choose. I will
Yeah.
choose a different brown though. I don't. It's not nothing against the chocolate brown, but I think like coffee brown.
Right. A little darker
is better.
I'm agreeing.
Yes.
Can you color over it with the coffee brown?
Both of them. There's the coffee brown there.
I like the coffee brown better.
Right.
Yes.
And I agree.
Blue is stopping all the colors, but the brown is making them more cohesive. Yes,
right.
Dawn. But
yes.
I do like the darker brown. I think the darker brown is better.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go for the darker brown.
Right.
I agree. 100%.
That's why I like taking and putting my colors down on a piece of paper. Simply, like I said, for me, I can either shift them around and then I can choose, do I want to just work within this color palette or do I want to take something and either make it really boom, you know?
Yeah, turns into milk chocolate. You were thinking of a darker brown. So yeah, the coffee brown is much better.
Right.
Why don't let's take our break for our devotional. Right. And I will
2 seconds, sorry, my brain doesn't function.
I will do that to make you more comfortable. Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll get there. It's just, it needs to be packed away properly.
Mm.
Yes, they do.
Understand.
Okay.
There you go.
I've changed my book. So
yeah,
I'm going to be reading out of the Illustrated Word of Jesus for Women.
Yeah.
It's a coloring in book.
That's okay.
Ooh,
oh, thank you. Thank you. Read the devotional for us.
So it says, that's the 7th of April, forgiven much. Therefore I tell you, therefore I tell you, her many sins have been forgiven, as her great love has shown. But whoever has been forgiven little loves little. Luke 7, verse 47. Okay, this is a warning against self-righteousness. Don't think so much of yourself that you elevate yourself over someone who has perceived to be less righteous and worthy than you. Jesus pointed out a woman who has lived a sinful life. Everyone knew she was sinful, and yet he forgave her. She realized that she has been sorry, my dog distracted me. She realized that she has been forgiven for very much, and she was so very grateful that she worshipped Jesus fully. Have you honestly faced your own sinfulness? Mm-hmm. Do you understand how much you have been forgiven? When you do, your love for Jesus will be stronger and your worship will be filled with gratitude. Dear Father, open my eyes to my own sinfulness. I don't know if I'm ever fully realized it. Help me understand it so that I can come more deeply appreciated than salvation you have provided. I know that will make me even more passionate about serving you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Olga. Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better today. Yes, migraines can really make you sluggish and not wish to do anything. So we understand, sweetheart.
Bless you.
Yeah.
I hate migraines.
I do too. So I want to know, whenever you are working with your yarn, how do you go about, let me rephrase that. You have a hank of hand-dyed yarn. Do you tend more to pull a color out of it to go with it, like a solid color? Or are you willing, or do you go the other direction and choose to go outside the box? put something really radically different with it. Which do you like to do?
I like to go with a solid color that's already in the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's me, my personality. Unless I have to make a border.
Right.
Then preferably I will choose something that is in the color.
Right.
Or I will go the triangle opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I won't go like on the sides of it or a little bit darker or something. I will go that will enhance the color more than just
right.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go, Froggy and her Kraken.
I kind of go outside the box,
Right.
depending on the project.
Right. Very good, Mama Gwen. That's right. It does depend on the project. In amigurumi, I really like to go bold. I just really do. I mean, because you've got this very small creation that you're making. And so for me, the more bold I like to go. I mean, I do use pastel colors and stuff, but I like to throw in some very bold colors that may not be in the color scheme just to add accent and to make the other colors pop. Yes, Mama Gwen. Mm-hmm. But then if I'm looking at a wearable, I may not be quite so adventuresome. I might choose to, especially if I am having some multicolored yarn that I'm working with, I do tend to stay within the colors that are already in the skein.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have socks outside the box.
Well, but socks are supposed to be crazy and silly. No?
Has to be funky.
Right.
But not sweaters.
Right.
I mean, no, my sweaters are very subdued.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine are too, because I like to be able to wear them with multiple outfits,
Right.
So I do want to make sure in a cardigan or a open sweater that what I wear with it is going to be very complimentary. But that's
black,
just
white, and gray.
There you go, black, white, and gray. And speaking of black and white, I do want to kind of go in a little bit of different direction here about color. I grew up in an era of where, now this is a little different for Froggy and I, you only wore white between Easter and Labor Day.
Memorial Day and Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
Any day you want to, except on a wedding.
Yes.
You don't wear white at a wedding. Ever.
No, you did not ever. Mm-hmm.
And when you go to a funeral, you only wear black or navy or extremely dark brown. You don't wear bright colors.
Right. Right.
Because it's rude.
And you wore the yellows and the blues and the very nice bright pastel colors in the spring and summer. But when it became autumn and winter, we went more towards the browns and the darker greens. Yes. The deeper red. I mean, that's just how it was. Like I said, when I was growing up.
Jewel tones in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And pastels in the spring. That's just what it was.
But now anything goes. It really does. White or cream is not your traditional wedding color anymore for a bride.
No.
I've seen black dresses. I've seen black and red. I've seen
I've seen blue, I've seen red, I've seen black, I've seen every color of the rainbow.
Right. I've seen red, white, and blue. You know what I mean? And even at funerals, people are breaking out and wearing bright colors because I wore my prom dress, Mama Gwen said. Nothing wrong with that.
Funeral.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mama Gwen, the thing is, if they insist on different colors at their funeral or their wake, then I would say, yes, keep to it. But if it's a traditional, like, mourning and things like that, then yes, subdued colors like blacks, grays, browns, navy blues and stuff like that, yes. But I don't see any harm in if someone says, okay, well, like I'm going to use Froggy and Maureen, their favorite colors is green, and then Mama Maureen's is jewel tone. So if they want that at their wake or their funeral and they insist on it, then yes, that I will do. But I'm not just going to pitch up there without a memo saying, okay, well, and yeah, I'm the only toffee wearing a pink dress.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
No, I want everybody in black, wearing black lace on their heads and being all pale and tragic and everything. I'm just saying.
You do?
Yes.
Oh. Hello, Brenda. Thank you for being with us. See me? No. I want it to be a celebration. I want you to come in comfortable clothes. If you wish to wear black, that's your choice. If you wish to... no, you want gothic. Okay. And see me, I'm just the opposite. I want it to be a celebration. I also want joyful music. I want, you know what I mean? So
sorry, can I just say something, Mama Maureen? The only song I do not want played at my funeral, at my cremation, or whatever, I do not play Amazing Grace. No. It's been played. No, it's been played so much, and no. It's a nice song and it's all that jazz, but it's just been overplayed.
It'll be very gothic, Gwen, and it'll be over the top. It'll be kind of like a circus. There'll be a fire eater, and yeah, I'm not telling y'all what's gonna be there. Oh, my siblings are all for this. They are all for me having a sideshow at my funeral.
Oh my word!
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, more than that.
My youngest daughter has already told me, Mom, you can tell us all what it is that you want, but you're not going to be here anyway. So it won't make any difference what you want.
Oh no, my siblings are all on board. Fire eater,
it's what you want.
Yes. Yes.
I want it to be a gothic sideshow.
Right.
At my funeral.
What I mean? Color has really taken a radical change in what colors should be worn at this time of the season, and what should be used as a color palette for this particular occasion. And I think it's wonderful. I truly do, because this way everyone has the opportunity to be unique.
Yeah.
And you know, if I want to wear my white gloves and carry my little white patent leather bag and wear my white patent leather knee-high boots, you know, on Christmas Day, then by golly, that's what I'm going to do. It may not be ethically correct, or what was her name? We all had her book, folks. Those of you that are my age, the etiquette book. Who put that out?
Give me a second, I'll remember.
I know.
No, ma'am.
I don't know. I'm so old, I've already forgot her name.
Hedda?
No. Oh, come on. Mama Gwen, help me out here. Usher's Justice Fogg in full Victorian funeral dress, Sam said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Easy said, my son said when he dies, he wants his ashes in a frying pan because he was a chef. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Who is that?
Wait a minute, I'm getting it.
Please remember your thumbs up,
Emily
guys.
Post.
Who?
Emily Post.
Post. There you go. Yes. Sorry. Emily Post. Remember, she had the etiquette book of.
Yes, she did.
Yes. That's kind of gone to the wayside, folks. I mean, honestly.
Well, yeah, but I think it's sad too, because anytime you received a gift, you sent out a thank you note.
Yes.
She taught you how to, yeah, or my bomb back, yeah.
There you got it, Mama Gwen. You got it the third time.
Yeah.
She taught you Emily pissed. But she taught you how to send out invitations,
Yes.
how far in advance to send them, about RSVPing. I mean, that's lost, and
Right.
people don't do that anymore.
Right.
And I
But
think that's insane.
but I'm talking more about
And
fashion,
dressing.
colors. Yes. Yes. I know. I'm watching the clock there, Mama Gwen. But yes, so to me, I just want us all to take just a minute, maybe this year, if you haven't even done it at all, and think a little bit outside the box when you're putting your colors together, or when
Yeah.
you've got, so many of us, we run across a hand-dyed yarn and we want to get it, but what they do is, and you ladies go from crocheting to talking about funerals. What the heck?
It happens.
Well, yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault because I was just talking about that the color trends are not locked in like they were so much. And we got to talk about black at funeral. And yes, then Froggy had to share with us her funeral.
Yeah, funeral.
Well, I mean, everything's changed too. Even with Emily Post, the length of your dress mattered.
Right.
I mean, that was depending upon the time of evening or afternoon, the length of your dress mattered. It had to be below the knee, and then it had to be mid-calf, and it always mattered.
Right.
And now everything's gone to the wayside, and it doesn't matter
everything
anymore.
Should be covered. Be respectful, be. But
everything's
today,
changed.
Everything is if you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I can wear white pants to a Christmas Eve party. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's changed.
But anyway, what I was saying is that I know for myself, I run across lots of hand-dyed yarn. I find some that I like, and it's like, well, I'll just get 2 or 3 skeins. But then, I need to find other colors to go with it to stretch my yardage. So do I stick, like I said, within the color scheme that's already in that hand-dyed yarn, or do I go a little crazy? And as we just mentioned, it kind of depends on the project, but I do find myself going crazy because I really do want that limited amount of yardage that I've bought to be the centerpiece. And for me, if I put in with it a color that is really going to make it dramatic, then that's kind of the way that I go. And so I just want y'all to think a little bit more about going outside of the box when you're choosing colors this year to play with. It's all right to be safe and comfortable. It really is. And many of us have colors that we just stick to. And I am the world's worst, folks. I pick a lot of jewel tone type shadings and colors. I am trying to push out of that. I truly am, whether it's for myself or for somebody else, even in my tutorial makes and stuff that I'll be showing off here in the next few weeks and months. But, the only way we're going to grow in our craft is to push ourselves, to stretch what it is that we're doing. Yes, that's right, Mama Gwen. That's when the stitches can help the yarns color. Absolutely. And Connie, sweetheart, that's okay. I know that you're busy, but we just appreciate you popping in here.
I did, Izzy. I saw that. That's funny.
We said that. He wants it in this frying pan. That's funny. Yep. So I do hope that y'all will take a moment on your next project when you're putting colors together to think just a moment. Do I want to go outside the box, or am I going to keep it safe? Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
Do you want to go straight or do you want to take a short left?
There you go. Oh, goodness. Well, as someone mentioned a moment ago, I do know that Hobie Bingo for many of you will be popping up here pretty quick. So we're going to go ahead and cut things short just a little bit early so that you can go get something to drink, take care of any other business that you need to do, and get settled in to play your Hobie Bingo. So I just want to say thank you all so much for being here. You could have been somewhere else during this time, but you chose to come in and spend some of your time with us. And we really, really do appreciate that. So Olga, if you'll start us off by saying goodbye.
Hope you all have an amazing week. Be blessed.
Froggy.
Stay safe, be kind to one another, and happy earning.
Love you all. And please remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. Once again, thank you all so much for being here, and we love you.
We love you guys.
Bye.